What about the point that Nigel Farage made about that case the other day, Stephen? Nigel's theory is that our communities are atomised now and people have no idea who they're living next door to. We lead much more transient lives compared to when you were on that Bristol council estate. Yeah. And that actually the psychologies of our neighbours are increasingly unknown to us.
Yeah, and the neighbours are faceless often, especially in big blocks of flats. They get in the lift, they go down 14 floors, they get in their car or on their bike, whatever they do, off they go for the day. They don't come back till 7 at night. Well, working from home may have changed some of that, but only for a period, you know. And I think that the problem we've got is that we're not building communities. You see, in the past, I've been a big supporter of the police, in as much as I think the police have got a very tough job. They need to be backed up by the courts. There is no point. My son would tell you the story. Many years ago, I went into a newsagent's in Bristol, and at the time we owned quite a lot of different property, and there was a front page on the Bristol Evening Post, a picture of this guy. And the newsagent said to me, how are you doing? I said, oh, I used to go and get my paper, you know. And he said, I'm fine. He said, well, I know this guy. He's been in this shop. Now, this guy, on the front page, had assaulted a 9-year-old boy, sexually assaulted a 9-year-old boy in an alleyway in Clifton. It turned out later, he was also done for burglary, and there was various car crimes. These are facts. So I said to the newsagent, I said, I know him too. And he said, where do you know him from? I said, he's one of my tenants. I said, I've got a property near here, and he rents a property off me. And I know anyway, the police then did act, and we got someone from Redland Police Station. I don't know if Redland Police Station is still open. I think it might be. They came down and they said to me, look, we're going to have to break. I knocked on the door. The guy, just a lot of language came out. And they said, look, we need to break the door down. I said, just do what you need to do. They broke the door down. The guy pushed past them, ran off. In the end, they handcuffed him to bars. This is going back 20 years. They handcuffed him to some railings. They got him. He was taken to court. The sergeant rang me from Redland Police Station, this is a fact, and said, just to let you know what happened to this guy. I won't say his name, but I know his name fully. And he said he's got 18 months. I said, what, for assaulting police officers, which he punched 2 of them to the floor. He was a big guy. Sexually assaulting a 9-year-old boy, a bad case of burglary, and something else. He said, yeah, probation. Yeah. And that was the start of it. He didn't get 18 months. He got 18 months. I mean, we've got to stop taking people and sending them on canoeing trips to Edinburgh and the Scottish Highlands and saying, you come from a broken home. I came from a broken home. From the age of 4 until I was 10, I lived in a caravan with my mum. We had nothing.